Okay, wait, just a quick little summary on the things we talked about with regards to how your spine needs to flex in the golf swing. And one of the things we pointed out to you in the first session was how your foot flares or where you position your feet would affect how your knees work. So, by having your feet a little bit more out, it's just going to prevent this left knee from kicking in underneath you, which then shifts your upper center of gravity or your lower center of gravity to the right. And your tendency from there was to kind of keep your upper center left and having too much left bend in your left side leg, almost looking like leaning towards the target look with your upper body. And then if you don't reverse those, your upper center stay way forward, the club tends to, the angle of descent gets very steep, you hit those big divots, and those divots that also tend to go a little bit to the left. So if I show you from this side, if you get the upper center staying in front of that lower center, the shaft kicks out, you can then start seeing that angle of descent getting really, really sharp. You can see the divots going left, and that kind of produces that sort of cut spin that we're trying to eliminate. So one of the things you can work on, again, check the foot flares all the time, and really have a feeling like you're almost going towards a reverse hip action where your hips tend to move a little towards the target, so it keeps you in your forward bend a little bit longer, and you keep that, which will now tilt your axis and get your right shoulder a little lower, so it allows us to hit a little bit more inside out, and also allows us to shallow out the angle of descent in your divots. So what I'd like you to do there for us, if you could just make us a golf swing Wade, facing this way as I'm facing now, and just show us those forward bends. So if you take your setup there for us without the ball. Okay, and all I'd like you to do now for me is just show me that new hip motion all the way to the finish. Beautiful.